Hello ENC, welcome to Artsy, where it's a matter of art. And I'm at Buff City Soap with John, and he's going to show us how he turns soap into a beautiful canvas. Hey John, how's it going?
It's going good, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. So what are we making today?
So today we actually are going to be making our Good Morning Sunshine soap. This is going to be a yellow and white, what we call a classic swirl. And it's going to be very citrusy, and it's one of my personal favorites as well.
Oh, I can't wait to get started.
Yep.
Good morning, sunshine. Okay, is the swirl part the canvas part? Kind of like a painting?
Yep.
Okay.
You can, each soap maker can put their own design, and they can put their own personality into it. It's different pretty much every time.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Let's get artsy. All right, so what are you doing right here?
So right here, what we're going to do is we're just going to start with bucket 1, which we classify as these two buckets right here.
Okay.
And we have our spatula right here just to scrape out any excess oil that might be sticking to the bottom.
Okay.
So we're going to take bucket 1, our oil, and put that into our line. Scrape that off, we can move it out of the way. Now we're going to take our mica right here, and we're going to drop that in. Tap it, make sure we get everything out.
That gives it the color, right?
Yep, this is what we're going to get the color with, as well as our exfoliant in there as well.
Okay.
That's just going to make sure everything gets properly combined throughout the process.
Awesome. It's giving it that sunshine color.
Good morning, sunshine. That's
Good morning, sunshine. So after this step, what's next?
So then we are going to go immediately into bucket 2 over here. And we're going to do the same thing that we did with this one. We have our color, which is going to be a white. And we're going to, and that's time right there.
Okay.
So now we are good to go ahead and start fragrancing.
And what fragrance is that?
This is just going to be our Good Morning Sunshine fragrance.
Oh my gosh, I'm smelling it.
We'll mix it for 5 seconds, and then I'll start pouring.
It smells so good.
Use those.
Perfect. Okay.
All right, are we ready?
We are ready.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and pour it. And this is where I will take my wide stance again. And we're going to pour front to back, just like we just did, checking our levels the whole time.
Okay.
And we check it. That's when we'll do our final touches.
It looks like milk.
And now you are good to go ahead and put our lines of topper on.
The lines of topper?
Yep, so that's going to be our oil topper, and that's how we get a pretty design. So you can just go ahead and give it a light squeeze.
Light squeeze.
You can do a little harder than that. We'll do a straight line. Yep, there you go.
A straight line.
And we can do 3 of those across.
Okay.
So if you want to do 3 on each loaf. There you go. Beautiful. Now we'll move on to this one right here.
Moving on to this one. Gonna give these nice little lines up
Wonderful.
here. Nice.
Okay, now what we can do is we can grab our skewer right here that I have set out.
Okay.
And now we can just take our time. This is where every soap maker gets to actually put their own personality and their own spin on each soap they make. So every single one will be a little different. So if you want to go ahead and just use the very tip of that skewer, go ahead and put whatever design you want on the top of the soap.
We're gonna get creative with this, guys. Okay. I'm gonna make a flower. So what happens next in this process?
So after we have actually fragranced and poured our soap, it is going to begin actually saponifying. So that is the process that we are going to let it do. We're going to let it cure. And then since this one is a slow setting soap, it is actually going to take around 3 to 4 hours to be ready to cut. So we're going to let it sit and do its thing undisturbed. And then after that period, we will be able to cut it. And then we're going to let it sit for another 3 days. So it can fully cure, where we don't have any questions about whether it is fully cured or not.
Okay.
After that period, it can go out on the floor with the rest of the soap. I have some fully cut bars over here, as well as some more Good Morning Sunshine.
Okay, so this is what it looks like.
Yep. So this is what it's going to look like right there.
Well, this is the art of getting soapy, guys, turning soap into a beautiful canvas like this.